All right, guys, I'm here with the ball machine. I want to show you my new forehand. So my new forehand is a lot more consistent. So let's start with my bad forehand, my old forehand. My old forehand, I could not hit consistently. I couldn't hit it consistently, but also I couldn't handle pace. So when someone would hit it hard, I had a hard time getting it back. So there's two reasons for that. First of all, I'd lead with the edge of my racket. So leading with my edge of my racket, that means I have to diagonally meet the ball, an incoming ball, and time it perfectly. And that could happen, shank it, right? So leading with the edge of the racket creates a lot of spin, but it's very hard to time an incoming ball. So you'll see some swings of mine, I'm kind of behind the ball and I'm leading edge and hitting. The other thing, the problem is, I'm also having an angle on my racket a lot. So I'm hitting the ball at an angle, obviously like this, or I'm coming at a diagonal swing. So now my angle of my racket head is angled down a little. So that makes it even harder to get it in and also harder to hit it hard. So lots of things going against me here. And I guess I didn't really figure it out till now. So anyways, what I've been trying to do is trying to have a swing path where my strings are going forward right away. So there are two ways of doing that, okay? You can do the strings down, like a lot of the pros do, and then they feel their strings go forward or their fists go forward, right? Their fist is down, fist goes forward, strings go forward, okay? That allows them to have a straight swing path to the ball, okay? Or you can go edge down, and when the ball is coming, you have you're bringing your edge to the side down here, and now your strings are already in a position to go forward to the ball, okay? So either strings down, fists forward, okay? Strings down, fists forward and hit that ball, or edge down, strings forward, same thing. Strings forward from here, okay? So I have a hard time doing the edge down. This is like Del Potro. A lot of WTA women hit like this, right? I might kind of keep working on that because I think that's going to help me. But I tend to do my strings down here. So the thing is, though, I'm trying to keep my strings forward on the ball as much as I can. Okay, that's my goal right now. So as the ball is coming then, okay, I am looking to get my strings forward to that ball, okay? So my swing path is now forward linear to that ball. Now the next part of that, though, is the spin. You got to hit spin too, right? So as I finish, my strings are going to face forward, okay? Now before, I would go edge to the ball, and the edge would go all the way to my side here. So I know players that are doing edge to the ball by the way they finish. They're kind of hitting here. Now, if you do strings like the pros do, where the strings that hit the ball stay forward longer, if you watch and follow the swing path, their strings are now going to face the side. Okay, so instead of the edge, their strings are going to be here. So all the pros finish like this. All right, so you can see if you're doing it right by just seeing where you finish, if you're going edge or not. This is going to take me a while since I've been edge the ball all my life, you know? So I've been doing this all the time, creating an inconsistent swing strike zone, and also the diagonal timing of it is so hard to do. So I'm going to work on this a lot, but I thought this would help you guys because if I'm having problems, I'm sure some others are. So you need to really try to swing through and try to feel if you're here, because that means your strings are forward and up to hit that ball, okay, like the pros do. And then when you start, you got to feel your fists go forward and up through, which is really hard to do. So slow it down and see if you can get it there, okay? So again, strings down, fists forward, or edge down, strings forward, doesn't matter, whatever side you want, okay? And then when the ball is coming, just try to keep your strings forward, and then you got to feel the upward motion, and then have your strings finish to the side, all right? There's a lot of good players to follow and watch that, but for me personally, I've only done this for a week. You know, you can't stop learning when you play tennis, I think. I've already seen a huge improvement, so I know this is going to get better, but I got to stay focused, because if I don't, I kind of go edge to the ball, and I can feel my hand doing it because I've been doing it for so long. So I really got to, you know, keep that fist forward as I swing to that ball. Not easy to do. So you guys got to try it too, and post in the comments. Let me know if this helps your forehand and see if there's a difference, because my backhand not as powerful, but always consistent. I was wondering why. Well, the strings go to the ball, right? To the ball. Pretty simple. So I don't miss much on the backhand. My forehand, always a linear edge, so that's really hard to time. I just got pretty good at it, but not good enough to hang with the really good players that I want to hit with. So that's why I'm going to keep working on my game so I can keep getting better. And you should too. All right, guys. Hope that helped. And as always, happy hitting.